Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today I'm going to be sharing my last empties for Christmas and holiday wax. So this is probably the third or fourth week of December, definitely the prime holiday Christmas week, and I have a lot of great melts here to share with you. Just thinking holistically about the whole month of December, I had such a great holiday melting season. So many of these scents I'm going to share with you today and in past December empties videos, I have absolutely loved. I love holiday wax. I love getting into the tree fragrances. And so in general, it has been an amazing month of December melting wise. And I'm so excited for January because I continue with a lot of the same types of scents, but they're not so much holiday focused. They're more just general winter and tree. So you'll see a lot of the same type of melting from me come January, but this is where I kind of put away a lot of the very heavy Christmassy focused wax. So this is kind of the end, theoretically, of the Christmas melting, and then we're gonna move into just straight up winter wax. Let's start with Scentsy. I have both Scentsy and vendor wax to share with you guys today. From Scentsy, I finished off a washer with in jammy time. This is one of the big guys. So I need to purchase some more of these because I only have the one I'm currently using for my laundry now. I love jammy time in the laundry. It's just a nice scent that I think goes well with anybody's clothes. For adults, for children, for towels, for beddings, I think it's just a very universal sweet, fresh laundry scent, and I really enjoy it. I like the washer whiffs. I think they give a lot of great scent to your clothes, and this is my favorite of the scents. As far as bars go, I have two. One of them is a Bring Back My Bar. And now that I think about it, let me grab the scent notes for this one. Definitely want to make sure I'm sharing the scent notes for the Bring Back My Bars, so you guys can decide if they're ones you want to pick up here in January. So the one Bring Back My Bar I melted is Ode to Opulence, or Ode to Opulence. This has notes of apricot, blood orange, coconut milk, black currant, and spiced vanilla. This is a very strong performer, incredibly strong bar. I'm definitely getting a lot of the kind of coconut milk, the black currant. There's something perfumey about this, very sweet. It's so incredibly strong. It's one that I enjoy, but it's not one that I think I need to have tons of. So I'm gonna get probably another bar or two. I have a party I need to close out in January, so I'm gonna use the host credit and the half price items and things. I'm gonna get another jammy time washer whiff, I know, but I'm gonna use probably most of my credit and half price items for the Bring Back My Bars that I wanna stock up on. So I'll probably get one or two of these. It's not a scent that I need a ton of, but I like the sweet fruitiness of this. It's perfumey, a great bedroom bathroom scent, and this was so strong. Honestly, I would melt this in the open concept because this would fill my open space personally, just the way I like scent. And you know, I don't have that large of a home. It was really pretty, very great performer. I think I left that in my warmers in the bedrooms for like 3 or 4 days before I changed it. And then the other Scentsy I have is Sleigh Ride. So not a Bring Back My Bar, but just a great holiday Christmas fragrance. This is Crisp Air, Fir Needle, and Cranberry. I love this. I love Scentsy's tree scents. I think they do tree very well. I'm really enjoying the fir in this. You get this fresh air, a very crisp, fresh air. Cranberry, I don't know if I'm picking up cranberry. It definitely doesn't stand out. Maybe it just adds a bit of sweetness to this bar, but I am not picking up cranberry per se. I would not say this is a cranberry scent. This is very much a fir needle type scent. Look at that label, the little Santa and the reindeer pulling the sleigh. Very pretty. I really like this bar. I have more of it. Definitely one I really only melt during the holiday season, but I also could see this well going into January and February. So that is it for Scentsy. So if you're just tuning in for Scentsy, thank you so very much for watching. For vendor wax, I have Second and Spruce, the Candle Nurse, Super Tarts, Lavender and Speckles, Sassy Girl Aroma, and quite a bit of Teddy Bees. I think I've got 5 Teddy Bees here to share this week, so went through quite a bit. We'll start with kind of the one-off vendors. So from Lavender and Speckles, I went through 3 of these little samples in the scent Besties. So this is a mixture of sophisticated and French bourbon. And this is a scent that, from my understanding, Matt put together for Summer and I, because Summer had the sophisticated sampler and I had French bourbon. And we made a comment, I guess on the live. Summer hosted a live with myself and Beth for this October pre-order that our samplers were offered in. And she was like, oh, that would be so fun if there was a scent of those 2 scents combined. We could call it Besties or something. And Matt so kindly did it. So I was able to grab 3 of them. They sent a sample in the sophisticated and the French bourbon sampler. And then in my November order, they sent me another sample. So long story long, I put all 3 of these into this bedroom today, and it smells so good. I love the combination of the bourbon and the sophisticated. It just smells like a very kind of musky, deep perfume scent. I love her bourbon oil. Big reason why we made a sampler out of it. It is such a great oil. And the sophisticated is the Killian's Angel share. These 2 just pair so perfectly together. This is performing great in this bedroom, and it's definitely one that I would love to get more of. From the Candle Nurse, I melted one of her like 6-piece shapes in J. Matthews Ball and Court. I'm saying that right. Palo Santo, Sandalwood, Cardamom, Leather, Earthy Iris, and Musky Amber. So I melted this twice in this room. So I did 3 pieces, and then I think the next day or maybe the day after that, put the other 3 pieces in this room as well, just to finish the bag off. I'm one of those people that once I start something, I like to finish it. I don't know. I don't like to put half empties back in my collection if I can stand it. Sometimes I do, just the nature of the scent, but I do like to finish them off. In any case, this was a medium performer. It wasn't crazy strong, but I definitely could smell it when I came into this room. It was a nice cologne-y fragrance. I did get a lot of freshness from this and some floral notes, so I'm assuming that iris. There is something very earthy, floral about this. It was a pretty scent. It was pretty for the bedrooms, and like I said, I got like a medium performance from it both of the days that I melted it, but it's not one that really stood out as anything that I love that I would want to get again. Then from Super Tarts, I have this going in my bedroom today, and I imagine that this will probably throw for a good couple of days. So I don't think I'll have to change the wax in there, which for whatever reason, I love changing the wax on my open concept every day if a scent is ready to be changed. But changing wax in my bedrooms, I love scents that will go for days in there for some reason. I don't know. I'm really enjoying that. And Super Tarts perform super well for me. And so get out of there. Finding the wax empties bin. So in any case, I'm finding that this one is really strong and I think it will last a long time. But this is Ceramic Christmas Tree. This was gifted to me, I believe, from Summer Michelle. Thank you so much, Summer. This is fresh balsam, beechwood, and kumquats. Now, this is citrusy. This is definitely giving me the citrus from this. But I do get a little bit of the balsam. The tree is not very strong, and I am getting kind of hints of that beechwood or like a driftwood a fresh, salty kind of wood fragrance, but the citrus is the strongest. It is a very pretty scent. I'm enjoying it, but it's definitely not a favorite of mine. I'm not a huge citrus person. I do like citrus on occasion, but it's just not something that I gravitate towards a ton. And for me, citrus and holiday wax, I like it to be a little spicier or mixed with apple or pomegranate or something like that. This is a very bright, fresh citrus. I would almost think this would be more appropriate for the spring and summer in like my open concept space, because I'm getting a little bit of the balsam, a little bit of the beechwood, but it's not super strong. So not one that I would get more of, but like I said, it's throwing like a beast in my bedroom, and it does smell nice. I'm enjoying it. I think the last one off is from Sassy Girl Aroma. This is Christmas at Santa's. So I've talked about this one quite a bit over the years on my channel. I melted this on Christmas Day. It is a perfect Christmas Day fragrance. This has notes of pepperberry wreath, sugar cookies, and marshmallow fireside. I also have the perfume in one of her older bottles of it. This sucker is so strong. This is going to take me forever to use because I really am only wearing it during the holiday season. I don't know if you can see. I did not use much this year at all. But this is an absolute perfect Christmas scent. You get that pepperberry wreath. You're getting a little bit of the fireside. It is not a smoky scent. It's just adding a touch of smokiness and then that sweet toasted marshmallow. It is so good. A definite classic, and it always performs really well. I have another brittle of it luckily, so I will save that for next Christmas. Then I'll have to look into repurchasing that. Then we have a couple from Second and Spruce. So the first one is a tub of Holiday Armadillo. So this was one that was from March of 2024. This was part of the one collection, her friend's collection. This is roasted pine cone, Palo Santo, mallow fireside, smoked vanilla, and sugar cookies. Now, this one honestly was a little bit light. I was disappointed in the performance of this scent. It was a medium performer, but this seemed like a scent that should have been really strong. And something I'm noticing with the Second and Spruce I've melted recently. Now, a lot of the... Rip. Stop it. I'm going to film, and then we'll be done. Then we'll go walk. Yeah. Give me like 10 minutes and then we'll go take a walk. This dog, you guys. Look, you can kind of see him. So cute. Sorry if he's going to probably bark throughout the remainder of this video. A lot of the Second and Spruce I've been melting recently that was in my Christmas melting basket was about a year old because I had bought some Christmas scents last year and never got around to melting them. I don't know if it's because her wax is so soft, but I'm finding that it's losing scent within a couple hours of being in my warmers. And, you know, maybe that's because it is such a soft wax that really hot heat is just dissipating the oils quicker than like a harder wax formula. But I've noticed that recently, and there's been a few things that I've melted over the last few months that I'm not getting as great performance as I used to. So I'm not sure. I think I've heard her say something about changing some of the formula. I could be wrong, and maybe it's just the age of the wax. I'd be curious what your guys' experience is, if you are noticing some of those things too. Maybe it's just me, you know, maybe it's just the way my nose has been. So this was a great scent. I mean, I love the roasted pine cone bakeryness of this. Beautiful fragrance, but I just wish it would have performed stronger. You know, I used this whole tub and it was a medium performer, and I have used whole tubs from her and about near killed myself because of how intense the strength was of the scent. So just curious what your experience has been as of late. Is your older wax performing as amazing? Do you notice that the oils dissipate really quickly? I'm still loving her wax, don't get me wrong. I love Second and Spruce, but just some things I'm noticing as of late and curious what your guys' experiences are. This one I am melting today, so it's early in the morning on December 27th, and my family is coming over for Christmas. We're doing things a little bit later this year because of people coming into town and stuff. So I wanted a very festive Christmas scent going in the warmers. So I pulled out Christmas on Second. Now this one is well over a year old, and what time is it? It's 8:45. So it's been in the warmers for about 3 to 4 hours. We get up early around here, and it's throwing very, very strongly, very intense in scent. This is applewood, fir, garland, candied orange, cranberry, and a hint of holiday spices. I am obsessed with this. I love this so much. We'll see how it kind of throws throughout the day, but this is a beautiful Christmas fragrance. I would love to have more of this. I am getting hints of that candied orange, a little bit of the spices, but I feel like I get a lot of that applewood, fir, garland, and then that sweet candied orange. This is a stunning Christmas fragrance. I'm really enjoying this one so far in the warmers. And that one was poured in September of 2023. And so far, that one is doing absolutely amazing. Okay, and then the last vendor we have is Teddy Bees. I had a lot of Christmas Teddy Bees in my melting basket, so wanted to make sure I was getting through chunks of it. Let's see, melted milk, cookies, and eggnog. I thought I had more of this one, but apparently this was my last tub of it. I really enjoy this scent. This is a fragrance from her that I feel like really needs to be in your warmers so you get an understanding of what it smells like. I feel like it does better on warm than it is on cold. This is creamy vanilla, powdered sugar, sweet milk, butter cookie dough, and buttered rum eggnog. You get that really creamy, crunchy milk and cookies. To me, it truly smells like a crunchy cookie and a glass of cold milk, and then you're getting the eggnog. It's not overly boozy or anything like that. It's just a very creamy, pretty eggnog. And this was a good performer this through the entire day. Like I said, I thought I had more of it and I don't. So it's definitely one that I would like to see back, you know, for next holiday season. Then on Christmas Eve this year, I melted the night before Christmas, of course. Now this scent doesn't really scream Christmas to me. It's definitely a kind of heavy laundry blend, but I had to melt it because of the name. This has notes of flannel sheets, warm cashmere, and vanilla blended with the scent of Christmas trees. So I've had this one before. I think I've had at least a souffle or a tub of it, and this is my, second piece of it. I really enjoy this scent. I like flannel though a lot, and this to me is a very strong flannel sheet blend. I feel like you get some of the cashmere and the vanilla, but I really don't get tons of Christmas tree. It's maybe here a little bit on cold, but I don't pick up any Christmas tree on warm. This is one, now that I'm thinking about it, I should have probably melted with a little bit of Christmas tree. I could have alternated warmers to kind of vamp up the Christmas tree oil, because to me this is very much flannel sheets. But it's a warm, cozy flannel laundry scent. It makes me think of, Christmas Eve matching pajamas type of situation. Really pretty fragrance if you like those fresh, clean laundry scents, and definitely one that I would like to pick up again if she ever offers it. Okay, next is Tree Farm. I have been so excited to melt this ever since I picked this one up over the summer. I picked up like 2 or 3 tubs of it, so I've got more for next season. This is frost-covered Christmas trees standing in rows for as far as the eye can see, and the smell of tilled earth or dirt. You guys, this is unbelievable. This was such a great performer this through all day. I stuck this in my open concept as well as in my bedrooms, And in particular, in my bedrooms, I could smell this scent on day 2. The open concept I changed the next day, but the bedrooms, I felt like this really, maybe because it was a smaller space, I felt like this hung around for a long time. This is definitely, to me, the Christmas tree that is in Christmas Trees and Cream. It's that same tree oil, which I absolutely love. And then you really do get the dirt. This is a beautiful, earthy Christmas tree scent. I love the dirt in this, but I'm a huge fan of dirt in wax. I don't know. I love it so much, and it just smelled so authentic to you going out and cutting your own Christmas tree down, where you have the scent of the tree, but you know, the tree's in the ground, you have earth, you're outside. Really authentic to that experience. And so I could see this being a very nostalgic scent for a lot of people. And I absolutely adored this. Very, very happy that I think I have 2 more tubs of it, but we'll have to have that one come back, you guys. That was amazing. Okay, next, the last 2 I have, I'm kind of going to do together because they go together. I have Christmas Trees and Cream, and then I have Christmas Trees and Cream plus crushed candy cane. So Christmas Trees and Cream and crushed candy cane is peppermint, sweet sugar, and candy cane layered with Christmas Trees and Cream, which is fresh pine, a waffle cone, and rich buttercream. So this combination here is the scent that made me fall in love with Christmas Trees and Cream. I loved this fragrance so much. So I tried this before I ever tried it on its own or anything like that. And then her crushed candy cane, I actually have a tub of that in my melting basket for December that I did not end up melting. So trying to figure out if I want to use that for January, if I want to put that back in my collection for next year or anything. But the crushed candy cane is so authentic. It's a very sweet candied peppermint. It's not nose clearing. It's very vanilla heavy, very authentic to a candy cane. And then you get that beautiful Christmas Trees and Cream. Absolutely love this one. I have, I think, 2 souffles left of this, so I'll be set for next year with that. And then it's hard to pick a winner because I feel like this last week in general has been so amazing with the wax that I have melted. But Christmas Trees and Cream, you guys, when I melted this that day, I just kept sniffing the air and being like, this is unbelievable. And I know I love this scent, but I think sometimes I forget that I love it because I go, you know, a year between melting it. So after I finished this tub, I was like in a panic. I only have a loaf left. And I mean, that's plenty for next Christmas season, but I was like in a panic that all I have left is a loaf because I want to melt this again. I just love this scent so much. It's such a good performer. I love the tree in this. I love the bakery notes in this. It is an unbelievable fragrance. You guys, we have to get this back this year. I feel like she goes in between offering this on its own and then offering certain blends with it. We need it back on its own because I truly want to bust out the loaf that I have right now and melt it throughout January because of how amazing this scent is, but I'm not going to because then I won't have it for next Christmas, and I'm afraid. Definitely the winner of the week, although Tree Farm, I mean, all of these I'm obsessed with, but I didn't want the day to end. This smelled so freaking good. So very excited to be back into Christmas Trees and Cream melting season. That's everything. Those are my wax empties for kind of the last bit of December holiday melting wax. Like I said, we'll be transitioning here into just straight up winter fragrances and kind of get away from the Christmas melting scents. That is everything I have to share with you guys today. Thank you so very much for watching, and I will see you very soon in my next one. Bye.